Not a great way to start things off when we redo the Salford story again, one more year. Here we go then. Hi Phil, it's me. Phil, we've had a few questions over theft in the changing room. I'm coming to you. Apparently you know something about it. Phil, come on, let it all out.
Computers, iPads, laptops, and how to get that over to players. I know we've been working really hard with the England team with iPads, computers, trying to give them responsibility.
No, they can't, Phil. How do you feel about this?
Clinical, it's cold, and we just get on with things.
Well, it's not good enough, Phil.
If you want an electrician to come to your house at 9 in the morning, it's impossible.
Yeah.
It's after 10 o'clock, and then when they come at 10 o'clock, at 11, they have the mid-morning snack, so they go away for an hour.
Phil, listen. I've got good news then. You can now become a full-time electrician because you're fired, okay? You're gone.
I know that on the 6th of January, Father Christmas comes with the Three Kings.
Are you taking this?
Put my pyjamas on.
You taking this seriously?
I don't want to leave here.
Well, you're leaving here, Phil. Thanks for everything. Yeah, bye. That was tougher than I thought. Jesus Christ. Escalated quickly, that one. Anyway, he's gonna need a replacement, so let's go on that now. Alright, mate. G's recommended you to do the job. I don't know if you're assistant manager material, though.
I'm not sure what she'd say about me now. She'd probably say I'm lazy.
Oh, God.
She'd probably say I harish the life out of us.
Not
to do
good.
Washing
Not good.
And
No, not good.
Me food, so her opinion might have changed slightly on
right.
now.
Well, if you can get a list together for what you would do for training, that'd be great.
Christmas list. I
No.
get trained for Christmas all the time. Socks and underpants.
Stephen.
That's all I ever get.
No, not that sort of list, mate. A proper list. No?
Well,
Oh, Jesus, that doesn't sound like preparation. Okay, well, actually, it's funny you're here, actually. You're one of my footballing heroes, Stephen. So I just wanted to know, I've taken up the tuba recently. I was just wondering if it is the sort of thing that maybe you could advise on. I know football's really your thing, but in terms of the tuba, I mean, I feel like I could be a musician one day. A few people have mentioned it before, so thoughts?
the advice I give to you and any other young kids is keep practicing as much as you can.
Okay.
And you know, your school teachers, your PE teachers, and
they,
the coaches that work.
25. They hate me though,
Keep
Stephen.
listening to them.
No, they hate me though, Stephen. They resent me.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so that's tricky. We'll work past that though, Stephen.
You're not old enough to watch them yet. You can maybe watch them when you're a bit older.
Excuse me, are you having a private conversation over there? What's all this? What was that? Anyway, serious point. Do you want the job, assistant manager? Are you up for it, Stevie? That's the real question.
I'm fine with that. You seem
All right.
a nice lad. You seem honest and reliable.
Yeah, definitely.
Fun, so I'll have a bit of that.
All right, have a bit of that. Right, see you tomorrow then. We've got a first game coming up today, so yeah, I'll be in charge for this. Then you come and sort us out with your shots and stuff. Yeah, great. Right, bye, Stephen. Take care. Okay, run the intro. That's that sorted. First bit of business done. So we're doing one more season with the Salford story. I don't want to say you've won. It's not a battle. It's just it's a relationship we've got. Thank you so much for all the support on the last video. A lot of you want us to do one more season. I mean, we might end up doing 5, but we're definitely doing one more. So let's see if this season can be our year. No more silly tactics. We've got our system in mind. You saw it at the end of last season, and I believe we've got the players to do it. Now we're going to start with the outs. The only out of note, apart from Kendall Peters, who has left on a free, is Eric Ellis. He's left the club, gone to Newcastle United for a fee of £6.75 million after 3 appearances for me after we signed him from Hull. We've made a profit on a player we didn't really use. So yes, pleased with that. Also, as I go through these transfers, our debts have been cleared. The club decided that we were in such a healthy financial situation that they could clear our debts. So from now on, moolah, moolah, moolah. You'd hope. So let's start with some ins then. And the first one we've got for you is an Englishman on loan. Rasheen Jameson is on loan from Chelsea. They bought him for £30 million, scored 5 in 12, but hasn't really featured for them since. Last season played limited game time. Has come to us. He's very athletic. He's got great mental attributes for someone at 26 years of age. Composure, off the ball, work rate, all fantastic. Finishing of 17, dribbling and first touch up there as well. We need options. Obviously, Sandoval has left from his loan spell. Kendall Peters has now left the club. The Harp is most certainly taking a back seat, though there is, despite still being here. So I think Rasheen Jameson could be one of the men to fire us forward. If we need a man to come on and change things, this will be our guy. Now, next up, another loanee and another one from Germany. We've been going after the German defenders, as you know, and we've got another one in who I think has got the potential to be quite magnificent. As a limited defender, you can see 16 heading, 16 marking, 16 tackling. Determination is very good. Positioning, strength, and jumping ability too. From Germany, but actually Austrian. I should clarify for anyone Austrians watching. Apologies. Well done, Euros camp. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, Gnot. I mean, Gnot. You're not, or maybe Gernot German. Gernot German, as in you're not German. Maybe just you're not German. So we just changed that to you're not German, because I got that wrong, didn't I? So you're not German. Perfect. That's one of the weirder ones so far, isn't it? Okay, couple of free transfers to talk of. Nestor Gomez is the first, the Mexican, 36 caps for Mexico, worth 30.5 million. Got him on a free transfer though from Chivas. Very, very pleased with the signing. £45,000 a week, and a bit of an all-rounder. Physically very good, mentally strong, technically good as well. Plays in a deeper defensive role, but can play out on the right, can play in the middle, can play at centre-back, can do a little bit of everything. You think we sold on Eric Ellis. We brought in this guy for a free, and yeah, certainly an upgrade, and I'm very pleased with him. Think he'll have a good season for us. I don't know how often we'll use him. Could be a bit of a hidden gem of the team, though. You can see provides himself with goals and assists for his team. Not so much last season, but you can see previous years. Works hard, very high average rating in those previous years as well. Delighted to pick him up on a free transfer. Nestor Gomez. Next free transfer, little Welsh lad, 32 years of age now, 5'9". Jeff Thomas. You may have seen and heard of him. He did leave the club on a free transfer. We got him back immediately. I was not letting him go. He couldn't find a club. We got him back. So much like the Harp now. Luckily for Jeff Thomas, he's had his testimonial, so he won't miss out on that. But you're here for life, my man. Don't worry about that. It's a 3-year contract for the 32-year-old Jeff Thomas. Of course it is. Okay, £7 million, and it's another Mexican. David Manzo is the guy coming in. Not that dissimilar from Rasheen, but I think he could be good. Physically very good, athletic, agility's good, pace is good as well. Technicals could be worked upon a little bit, but at 23, still got a little bit of time to grow. You can see there, his potential ability matched with his current ability. The sky is the limit. His mentals are superb for a 23-year-old. Anticipation's very good. Composure off the ball. Decision making superb as well. Work rate a little bit on the low side, but 5'10" will do a job you expect your strikers to do. Even has decent heading and finishing heading, both 15s. So not bad at all. Has been scoring a fair amount of goals in his career so far. Was at Cruz Azul. £7 million though. I think he's a bit of a steal. You can see we've gone to South America. We've got a couple of Mexicans in, and yeah, Ariba. Is that offensive? Probably. I don't think it is. I'm just happy. It's happiness. It's a happy chant. Okay, 2 more to go, both for 10.5 million, and both from Palmeiras. We've gone to the Brazilian leagues for this one. He recently signed for Palmeiras from Vélez. Christian de Oliveira had a very good season last season, a 7.6 for his club, and comes in at right back. There are a lot of calls for Colombina to stay. I didn't want to spend 37 million on Colombino, so I'm sure you can appreciate that we've had to bring in someone who may or may not be as good. It's difficult to know at this point, but physically is superb. Mentally has got the right attributes in the right areas. Defensively, marking and tackling, very good. He's going to play as a fullback as well, which is what we want. Crossing and dribbling, not fantastic, but at 10s on this year's game, that's probably going to be enough. So yeah, Christian de Oliveira, you're going to see a lot of him. He's going to be a starter, and he's still got a little bit to grow as well. The 22-year-old Argentine is in the van. 50 grand a week, bargain. Now, this is all the business we did. George Navarro also left, I forgot to mention, which is a bit sad. Futres has gone out on loan, and for those that know about him, you'll know that he is our second choice keeper, which means some big news. So the final transfer is Renan, and Renan is a goalkeeper, which means a change, doesn't it? The 24-year-old Brazilian, known as Renan, current ability 4-star, potential ability 4-star, is our new goalkeeper. £10.5 million spent on him, and I have to make the comparison. Comparison, of course, is with Marky Parky. It's fair to say Renan is a slight upgrade on Marky Parky. Not as tall, but I think overall, especially mentally, you look at those mentals there, you look at some of the technicals and his physicals, he is an upgrade on Marky Parky, who becomes our second choice keeper. But do not fear, folks, because we play a lot of cup games, and if we can go on a cup run with a real second choice keeper, 25-year-old Marky Parky is a fantastic option. So Renan's going to come in as our first choice goalkeeper for the season. I think he's an upgrade. It's sad to do this to Mikey Parkey, but you got to do what you got to do, folks, and we've done it. So that leaves the squad looking a little bit like this. We've had a decent pre-season so far, winning every single one of our games, even a 1-0 win over Juventus, which is a terrific result. It really is. One man in pre-season who's been having a fantastic time of it is James Taylor, and we'll get the start today. We've got quite a few players on Olympic duty. You might think, his attributes aren't that good, Ben, but 10 goals in 6 appearances. James Taylor gets the start. He's in form. Hopefully he can do the business. Oliveira, Albamba and Jules Menga all out right now on Olympic duty. Hopefully they'll be back very, very soon. And I actually think now our squad is getting stronger. If we take a look at the reports of our squad, you can see in terms of ability, those that are 4-star and better now are really very good. The big talking point that is kind of, I've not touched upon yet, is Nikolai Kovalev, who has had plenty of offers from Barcelona and Lyon, I think, have been in, and Bayern Munich even had a little sniff as well. Statistically, is just so good. He has a release clause of 39.5 million, which nobody has met, so we keep him. You will notice if you look very closely at his contract that he has 1 year remaining. The chances are if we offer him a new contract, he will not talk to us. So we're in a situation now where we have this superstar player that probably is going to leave on a free at the end of the season. So it quite literally, especially with Nikolai Kovalev, is #1 more year. So we're going to have to see if he wants to stick around. It might depend on the successes that we have, and hopefully nobody in January tries to snap him up. We did have the opportunity to offer him a contract, £220,000 a week. So despite the fact he's a very good footballer, that was a lot of money, so we avoided it. So that's the team then. Let me know what you think. Good points, bad points. Where do you think we're strong? Where do you think we're weakest? Although it looks there that striking-wise we've got a bit of a problem. Actually, we haven't at all. Jules Menga is coming along beautifully, continually, and him, along with the new man, Rasheen Jameson, are going to be a very potent attack, but we were only going to play one of them, and this is the tactic we're going to play this season. Now, when I say this season, that could mean change in an instant, but this is what we're going to play, very similar to what we played at the back end of last season, where we had 2 terrific results. Francesquino currently playing at right back because, of course, Oliveira is away on international duty. Caselli in front of him, Barry in front of Hessing. We've got Casper and Vidal in the middle, probably the best partnership in the middle. Like that triangle, I've said it before, the best midfield triangle in the league, so we've got to start getting the best out of it. Ankelbrand and You're Not German at the back. That's going to be fun to say. Renan in goal, and as mentioned, James Taylor up top. Could play China today, but James Taylor has such a fantastic pre-season. Is one of our youth academy players. We're going to give him the start. So, games go today like this. We have West Bromwich Albion, and that's the only game we're going to play. So we'll do that. Next episode will be the Champions League draw. And yes, we might as well get into this and start playing a match. Why not? Join me? Let's do it. A lot of information for your sake in there. Hopefully that was okay. So can we start the season right? This is, for all intents and purposes, our final season with Salford. Unless something ridiculous happens at the end of the season where we get very close to something, or I don't know. I don't know what to predict, but as far as I'm concerned, this is our last season unless something agonising happens. I think that's the right word. Been in charge for 17 years, people. 17 years. Okay, they're playing a slightly more defensive formation. I don't recognise any names anymore for the other teams. Oh, apart from Donnarumma. I tell a lie. Donnaruma's in goal for them. Not the same Donnarumma. I feel like an idiot. Maybe the son of Donnarumma. Brother. Okay, never mind. Ross from Friends. I take it all back. There he is. No one told him it was going to be this way. He used that 5 times in the last 3 episodes. No, not years. Seasons. Okay then, passionate team talk on that. Well, did we go passionate or did we go aggressive? We go West Brom after last time. That's what I wanted to see. I'd love to bring up the match stats, but they're not working today, apparently. Got a day off. There's the league table on that left-hand side. And yes, the games begin. Can we start the season right? James Taylor, 10 goals in pre-season. I think he even got the goal against Juventus, so he is in hot form. Can he do the business today? That's the real question. Can we start the season off right? Will this be our year? In the comment section down below. Predictions? What do you think is going to happen this year? We did this with Parma, for those that don't remember, and essentially won it all. So the pressure is on to replicate that with Salford. If you play this system throughout the season and stick with it and not get worried if we start to lose 2 or 3, then I think this year could be our year. Our squad is certainly capable as Caselli comes forward with it now. Ball into the middle, Barry's at the back post, and after 18 minutes, it's Salford 1, West Bromwich Albion 0, and it's a perfect start to the season. Kovalev plays it through then. Caselli on his right foot, spots the men at the back post. James Taylor, not quite there, but Barry is, and it's 1-0, and it's looking good. And as a sole of this, West Brom come forward. You're not German, though, with a great challenge, and now the delivery out's got to be good, and is good. Kovalev, first time ball down to Vidal, and now James Taylor has a chance to go at the back line. I'm not sure if James Taylor's got a goal in the Premier League, as that goes just wide. I don't think he's scored in the Premier League. Definitely has a cup goal to his name, or maybe a European goal. Definitely a European goal. Okay, we're at the back there. There's Renan. 12 free kick taken on Renan. There was a temptation to put him on them, but I think Andy Tannoy would be disgusted, so we've decided not to. As Caselli bursts down this right-hand side, ball into the middle. Barry again. It's the same partnership. The wingers coming to full effect, and at 2-0 after 32 minutes. So I don't have the bloody match stats because the game has ruined everything. Let's put the sounds on. Oh god. You can't escape this. This is everywhere. Alright, get rid of that. Flipping heck. Just any ground, innit? Any ground. Right, at half-time then, 2-0 to the good. Looking strong as well. Some of our top performers, 8.7, 8.2s out there. Barry and Caselli having great games. As we carry things on, we've got a really good bench now as well. I should mention a few names, I guess. Marky Parky's now our first choice keeper, or second choice keeper, which is great to have him on the bench to bring on. Andy Backhouse is there. Sergio, who is a dynamo. Nestor Gomez, who we've brought in, of course, with the Rasheen Jameson and Peter. May play Jameson in the second half, actually, bring him on for a few games. China's still here as well, and will feature in European games more than likely, or the cup games. We've got a squad now. We've got a very good squad, capable of winning on all fronts, which I think is going to be the aim for this season. Is that I talk about it all the time, right? But our cup runs are particularly woeful. So if we can try and improve those, that would be fantastic. As we go through here, back to Barry on that side, cleared though. Hessing, ball in, hits the bar, and they're going to clear it, you'd imagine. But we go close so far. 2 assists and 2 goals for 2 men. Perfect. Okay, half an hour left to go. We are going to take James Taylor off, who's done well, ran the line very well. Rasheen Jameson comes on, though, and he is shouldn't be available on loan. Let's put it that way. Very good footballer. As mentioned, Chelsea bought him for 30 million. So to get him on a loan for a year, we're not like breaking the bank either. I think it's like 80,000 like a month or something, and we're paying 27 grand a week of his wage. We'll do that. We'll definitely do that. Okay, time ticks down. 20 minutes left on the clock. In terms of instructions, we are still looking in for the overlap, passing it into space. We're playing more direct with those wingers. And I think we're going to try and work the ball into the box in these latter stages. Ball comes in towards Kovalev, actually. As Vidal heads down. Jameson's on it. Oh, and Jameson scores. We cut back at the perfect time. Rasheen Jameson with the goal, and it's 3-0. And despite not having Menga or Albamba, we've looked very, very good today. They are, of course, 2 men that will start, as well as Oliveira, the new boy. We've looked very, very convincing against West Brom, a team that in the past have caused us a few problems, as have every Premier League team, because we bottle it towards the end of seasons. But this has looked good. This is nice. When you see us play so well in pre-season, I have no idea how we're going to get on in our first game. And to come out and win it 3-0 ain't too bad at all. We are joint top of the table with Chelsea. Well done, lads. That was a good win for us. And we move on in a happy place. It was all worth it, folks. It was all worth it. As I mentioned then, next time we come back, it's about 10 days' time, I think, for the Champions League draw against, well, not the Champions League draw, the Champions League draw on the 26th, in fact, and then we're going to play Newcastle after that as well. May add another game in there as well, or just bring the end of the transfer window. I don't know if all the business is done quite yet. But yeah, thank you for joining me today. If you've enjoyed today's episode and you're happy that Salford is continuing, please drop a like. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel, and with love, with care, from me, Dr. Benji FM. I'll see you again very soon. Goodbye. Succinct, clean, we're back. And with Stephen Gerrard as our assistant. Ah, yes.